Now I thought I'd show you guys this process. So I'm just literally gonna take all her clips out, collar off, and the reason I can put her directly into the bath is because she is a dog that is brushed very regularly and her knots haven't gotten so bad where I might want to brush them a little bit prior to the bath. But with her, they're not that bad. So I'll put the water on. Now the trick is to really wet her coat and get all that dirt off, because if you don't, if you go and brush this coat in this state, you're just brushing a lot of dirt and pretty much going to make knots worse, because once you start cutting coat, you'll create more knots. So I'm just going to fast forward this. But as you can see, I'm just really wetting her. Giving it time for the water to do its job. Don't just do it really quickly. You want to really, really wet that coat. You know, the more you wet it, the more you get towards the skin and the hair follicle. Good girl, Cook. Good girl. Good girl. Now, I will wet her, shampoo her 2 to 3 times, and I'm purely doing it a few times because I haven't cleaned her and she has got really long coat, and if I just shampooed her once, it would not do very much. So I'll just continue, I'll repeat and repeat until I see that skin and coat is really clean, light, fluffy. Up, darling, up. Good girl. So you can see I'm really, really wetting her, yeah? Takes a bit, especially on the first one before you've done the first shampoo. It takes a long time to really wet that coat properly. Good girl, cool. Good girl. And she loves it. Dogs love being clean. Make sure you don't get anything in their, face, in their ears. That's good girl. Alright, so I've wet her. Now I'm going to use, I'm going to use the Melanie Newman range because I love this range for drop coats. I'm using the everyday range. And if she was really dirty, I might even use a little bit of the charcoal. Now, as you can see, I'm really cleaning. Like you can see it start to go really white. Really, really cleaning, like you would your own hair. Because you've got to remember, when they've got long coat, it's just like our own hair, The more it's cleaned and the more it's nourished, the better condition it's going to be in, Imagine you were brushing your hair after not having a shower for 3 weeks. Could you imagine how dirty and the breakage you would do? So it's pretty much exactly the same. So I'm going to just stop the camera, but I will continue shampooing her really well, and I will do that about 3 times and then come back.